Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Annalise and I continue to fall victim to AI generated fashion items. I posted a couple of videos like this in the past where I bought AI generated high heel, AI generated Halloween costumes, and today we have a mix of everything. There are a couple of heels, a couple of clothes, because time and time again these gorgeous outfits and shoes get me. I just see the ads and they look absolutely stunning and I purchase them, and then I later realize, oh my god babe, you are literally like a boomer being scammed by AI. So before we get into this video, I want to address a couple of comments from my previous vids. I've had a couple of comments being like, hey babe, I don't think that these are AI generated. I think that they are just fake photos. So I just want to quickly talk about how we can tell the difference, because I completely understand where you're coming from. So I'll put up two separate photos. That's one. So I'll put up two separate photos on the screen now of a pair of pink high heels. One is AI generated and one is just a fake stolen photo. So what is the difference? The fake stolen photo is one that has just been ripped off a designer website usually, or any other website, and this new brand, like usually on AliExpress, is claiming that it's their own. The way that you can tell that this pair has been AI generated is usually because it just looks a little bit unrealistic, or the dimensions look a little bit off, or the biggest telltale sign of all is that it has the gray background or some sort of unique background that just doesn't look legit. And don't get me wrong, I do believe that a lot of these AI generated high heels do stem from these stolen photos. I think they're somewhat one and the same, but the AI version is just AliExpress's new way of getting away with ripping off brands by being like, oh no, we didn't use your photo, we made our own. So without further ado, now that we have that all down pat, we're all AI experts, we can get into the video. The very first pair of high heels that I have here, I am obsessed with, and I really hope they look like the AI generated photo, because these are meant to be dupes essentially of the Louis Vuitton, is that how you say it, or did I just sound like the biggest wanker, ballerina high heels. I'm sure you guys have seen this all over Pinterest, absolutely everywhere. It's just every girly girl's dream pair of shoes, and they retail for over $3,000 US. So I was searching the internet high and low to find a dupe, and then I came across an AI generated version, which I was like, this is either going to be incredible or a complete flop. So it's come in this orange box. Let's open it up. Kind of looks like Hermes. Cute! Oh my gosh. Oh, this, okay. This looks exactly like the photo. This is the stunning ballerina high heel with the beautiful little ribbon. These have been packaged so well to have the little stuffing in the toe and then to have the bag around it. I know that sounds silly, but trust and believe, when you're buying like cheap stuff online, a lot of the time not packaged well, because they don't care. They're just trying to get these shoes to you. They don't care how they arrive. The red back, I don't love, just because it's not real. I don't own any real BTW, so I'm not saying it in a snobby way. It's just more like, does that look obviously fake? Because that's not the vibe I'm going for. If I'm wearing a dupe, I don't want it to be obviously fake. And these were $36.99, and then I had to pay for shipping. So in total, these only cost me $55.74. And that is a big difference from the, I mean, I'm assuming what they're dupes of, the original $3,000 shoes. And so I'm actually going to the ballet next week, and I thought that these shoes would be absolutely perfect, but y'all know me, I had to buy a matching AI generated dress so that we could do the full kit. And so I ordered this dress. It looked absolutely stunning in the photos, and this is what has arrived. It is so cute. It's this strapless dress with the beautiful pink bow on the front, but the issue is it is so freaking tiny. That is not gonna cover me at all. I'm 5'9", so this is going to be a top at best. I am so annoyed about this dress, because can you all see the vision for the ballet in this beautiful dress, the beautiful heels, but the dress, I just think it looks way too short. I'm not opposed to wearing short dresses, obviously, but like it looks wrong, you know what I mean? Like sometimes I think when dresses are too short, they just look awkward. Like, yeah, so I'm definitely not going to be wearing this dress. But the shoes, I love the shoes so much. They are so stinking beautiful. I always wanted to be a ballerina growing up, but my mom just never put me in ballet lessons. And then at like 12 years old, when I really wanted to do it, I decided I was too old, which is so silly. I was literally 12. Point is, always wanted to be a ballerina, always wanted to wear the ballet shoes, and now I can in like an an adult form where I can wear these beautiful high heels. There are actually like ballet shoes available on AliExpress. It's taking everything in me not to buy them because I know they're not good for your feet. I know it takes years of training. So for now, I am settling for these, but I may just come on here one day and be like, guys, I'm gonna teach myself ballet and wear like ballet shoes. For now, I love these shoes so much. It goes to show that some of these AI generated items really work out well, the shoes, and then some work out horrible, the dress. So it's really so hit or miss. But honestly, if one was gonna hit and one was gonna miss, I'm glad the shoes hit and the dress missed because I am just obsessed. They're so beautiful, especially for the holiday season. I love them. I did buy another pair of AI generated high heels, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all, over Halloween, I dressed up as a corpse bride and I needed a pair of silver sparkly shoes. So I did open the box of these and wear them. So they have been pre-worn. So if you see anything that looks like that, don't worry, they didn't come that way. But these are what they were meant to look like. These look nothing like the photo at all. These were such a fail because this is what has arrived. And I'll be honest, I don't actually like these shoes. I know I wore them out, but I don't own a pair of silver high heels. When I moved back into my parents' place, I got rid of a lot of my high heels and clothes because I just don't have the space. If you missed it, my girlfriend and I have moved into my parents for the year so that we can save for a house. So we only have one closet for both of us. A lot had to be thrown away. And so this was the only pair of silver high heels that I had, and I wore them even though they're quite tacky looking. Don't get me wrong. It is not the silver or the sparkles that makes them tacky looking. It's the like plastic bit. This just looks nothing like the photo at all. Like they're meant to be a gorgeous pair of silver heels. Instead, they almost look like dance shoes. They weren't too expensive, thankfully. They were $40, which is kind of how I knew they weren't going to look like that gorgeous photo because I just knew for 40 bucks I wasn't gonna get that. But these, good, not great. I think that's how I'd say it. Good, not great. Here we have the silver shoes on. And so for the outfit, I just went with something plain white to really make the shoes the star of the show. This top is brand new. Like it literally still, oh my God, still has the tag on it at the back here. It's from Showpo. I didn't realize how like bam, I'm here. This top is, I feel like one wrong move and I am flying out and everyone's seeing everything, which we definitely don't want. But I do kind of like the top, I think. So I need y'all to tell me, is it too much or is this like a cute fit? Granted, not wearing these shoes out of the house ever again because they're so tacky and ugly. I wanted so badly to like these shoes and I honestly just I can't like them. They just don't look good. They look almost like a kid's DIY project, which I'm not afraid of a DIY project, dolls. As we all know, I love it, but these don't look good. They look like someone's just stuck a bunch of rhinestones on some cheap plastic, which I mean is exactly what has happened here. The next item I bought is a clothing item. So I actually just got back from a hens weekend in Sydney. Had the time of my life. Oh my God, I love Sydney so much. And I have the wedding in March next year. And so as I was scrolling through AliExpress, I came across this stunning dress that I know for a fact is based off a designer dress that I have actually been looking at that legit designer one to try and get and like maybe hire for the wedding. So it's just so beautiful. So this is what the original looks like. This is what I found on AliExpress. You see what I mean? How I'm like, I think that this is the AI generated version of that dress. So it was super cheap. So I decided to buy it and what a waste of money. This is what has arrived. So this is the dress. As you can probably already tell, it doesn't look as good as the photo. It doesn't have as much of the like beading on it, and instead of the like really thick, I don't know what you call these, fish scales we're gonna say, instead of using the really thick fish scales and lots of them, they're few and far between, and it just looks like a cheap version of the photo, which is so disappointing. I mean, I kind of thought that would be the case, but you always hold on hope, don't you? You always hope that like that won't be the case, but alas, here we are. 'Tis the case. So this is incredibly disappointing. This is what the dress looks like on. This is the front and this is the back. Now, if we look at what this is meant to look like, I think we can all agree that this is the cheap, bad version of the dress. First of all, it's definitely not long enough for me. Might be a me issue, willing to admit it might be my long limbs that are causing the issue here, but it does make it not look as good. The fit also just isn't right. It's a little bit big on me. Like if I were able to tighten tighten this up a little, I think it would look so much better. And I am dropping these like red sequins everywhere. They are falling off so easy, which is not what you want, especially when the whole point of this dress is for it to be covered in these gorgy red sequins. There are already patches that are completely missing the sequins, and I have only just opened this up. Like I said earlier, there's this huge thing of like thread going on here, so it's not a cute dress. And like, I mean, it looks fine, but I don't like to dress fine. I like to dress fabulous, and this is incredibly disappointing, and definitely not being worn to the wedding that I'm going to in March. Oh my god, this is never seeing the light of day. And now it is summer here in Australia, and I don't have any cute bikinis because I'm not someone that really shops for a lot of bikinis. So my last pair that I had literally fell apart. That's how long I'd had them. So I thought, why not try a cheap AI generated bikini to see what that looks like in real life. And I came across this beautiful yellow bikini. It's so girly, so gorgeous, and I'm really into like the girly vibes this summer, and so I bought it. This is what has arrived. This is the top. It's okay, and these are the bottoms. Incredibly high rise. I didn't realize how high rise they were going to be, and I don't know that I love the material. Not that I don't know, I do know. I don't love the material. It's really cheap material that I'm kind of concerned is going to be see-through, which like the number one thing you don't want in your bikinis is a see-through bikini. And it looks a lot cheaper than it did in the photo. I feel like the photos were giving gorge girly glam, and this is just giving cheap, tacky, clearly very cheap. Yeah, it turns out I was right. I put the bikini on, and that is definitely not something I can show on YouTube. I would be demonetized so fast because this is completely see-through. Like when I say completely see-through, I mean like may as well not be wearing anything, which for a bikini is not what anyone wants, because you're going to the beach, you're going to be in water, having fun. You don't want to be worrying about like, I don't know, being arrested for being so see-through. That's how bad these are. So yeah, lesson learned, don't buy AI generated bikinis. And those are all of the AI generated fashion items that I bought recently. But I have been doing a little bit more shopping that I wanted to share with y'all. I know y'all love to shop just as much as me, because I have been loving TK Maxx lately for handbags. So firstly, I got this gorge gold bag for I think $30, I want to say, from TK Maxx. It's not a brand or anything, but I absolutely just loved the sparkles, and I actually wore this to the Gold Coast premiere of Wicked for Good, and it is just so beautiful and stunning. And then for the Hens weekend that I just went to, I bought this beautiful Tony Bianco bag that I'm pretty sure is real leather from TK Maxx. I got so many compliments on this, and it is currently my new fave. I would love to find another one of these that's not blue, but TK Maxx literally has my whole heart right now. I go there at least 3 times a week because I'm just obsessed. I mean, where else can you get these true stunning high quality bags for under $100? And I also bought some non-AI generated shoes. Firstly, Steve Madden, I am obsessed with. These high heels, I absolutely adore. This is what they look like. They're this beautiful, I don't know if you'd call this rose gold or champagne gold high heel. So the toe has the SM, and then on the ankle here there's a little SM charm. They are so stunning and actually really comfortable because the heel isn't crazy and the arch isn't crazy. I have been living in these. Any sort of event that I go to, I've been whipping out these, and they match so well with that TK Maxx gold bag. Like, are you kidding? This is so cute. And with that, those are all of the items that I've bought recently, including my wild AI generated purchases. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to comment down below and let me know which item was your favorite. And if you have any video ideas, anything you want to see on my channel, be sure to let me know that as well, because I'm always looking for further ideas. Also, whilst you're there, be sure to subscribe to my channel because I upload new videos every single week, and be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, because if I'm not posting on YouTube, that is where I am. I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.